first young lady that committed to us, Bridget Perry from the state of Indiana. She just brings a lot of versatility. She can play the 1 through 4 just because of her size. But she has played the point before, the 2 and the 3, can shoot the 3 ball, can get to the hole. And I think the most impressive thing that she has really proven is during the Junior All-Stars being matched up with Kentucky's best player, and she really did a great job shutting her down. So her defense probably is what has been more surprising to everybody. So I think that will be great for us. And then Ashley Morrissette is just an uncanny player, 1-2 combo that just has so much poise and court savvy, doesn't get rattled at all, has a great 3 ball. I've seen her in AAU shooting, 7 for 9, and whether she has a ball in her hand or coming off of screens, and they've won 2 state championships in high school, so she's just a great winner. But both of them bring in academically a great asset to Purdue, and then basketball-wise, I feel that they'll come in and help us right away.
It's only a 2-player class. After you didn't get the third, did you not feel a need this year to reach for anyone?
We really don't need another. If we could get a player that we wanted, that'd be fantastic. But in the 2014, we could bring in 5 if we want to. We can bring in 4. It's kind of like the class, this past year's class, the freshman class. They'll be juniors, and we'll bring in another, probably 4 players, because we lose 6 players, and next year and the following year. So, you got to kind of look at the scholarships, and you want to make sure that every kid that's coming in has an opportunity to play.
Had recently some smaller 3 players. Mm-hmm. Is Bridget a taller 3 for you? Is that where you sort of envision her playing?
She can play that 2-3. She can play the 2 and she's almost 6'2" now. So she could play the 2 like a Katie Gerald's, mm-hmm. but she also likes to post up too. So, you could totally have a mismatch at the 2 spot, or you can use her at the 3 and utilize her size because she can go off the bounce. She can get to the rim really well. So she just continues to grow her game, which is great, and she's growing physically still. So, the opportunities for her and her versatility really are, there's a lot of potential in that area. I think it's just a fit. I think with Bridget, hers was a lot about playing for a top program, but her academics, she didn't know if she wants engineering or biological sciences, and her family's doctor, her parents are doctors, so she just really needed to find that right fit for her.
Right.
Came down to stay in the state, play for a top university, and be able to have more or less both worlds, great academics and a great program. And we've been recruiting her very long, so we've built that relationship with her and her family. With Ashley, I think it was just one of those, when she came here, to elite camp, she just loved it. Our players loved her. It was just it was instant that just knew that she was the right fit first. Kids can play, but that's not what we're about here. We're about that character, and she's a very selfless young lady. And, we did what we needed to do, and she loved it, and that's what it came down to. And so we're very, very excited to have her.
More generic speaking, how much do you enjoy signing day?
I think it's fantastic. This is the only time I get to talk about them. So I can never say, oh, they're here or this and that, and what their capabilities are, and it's like they can talk about us, but it's an opportunity for me to kind of talk about their amazing families, and just the type of young women their families have helped create, and that's our turn now to take over, and help with that, but. Just the bond and excitement and their abilities and potential are endless. So it's real exciting for our program, and it's a big step. It's a huge commitment from both parties, and it's a fun time.
Is that difficult, how you build a relationship and then you can't really talk about it until now?
It really is. I'm just like, you guys can say whatever you want about us, so make sure you say a lot of great things, because I'll say a lot of great things on November 14th. So, it goes hand in hand, but, we always talk anyways, and talk about each other's, what our gifts are, and that's what it comes down to. But it's fun to finally talk about it and write about it, and now our future's bright.